Hello young guys, you are welcome in the educational program organized by Society of Career Technology. If you like it, please share it, subscribe it, and if you dislike it also you tell us and we will try to improve that. So we were talking about technical terms used in Mendelism. Today we will talk about these 5 terms: dominance, incomplete dominance, codominance, pseudo-dominance and epistasis. Because sometimes in competitive examinations some tricky questions are asked on these terms, so we will talk today about these terms. Now what happens? Dominance. In dominance what happens? When factors for both opposing traits are present together, only one of them succeeds in expressing it. It is called dominant character and it is depicted by a capital letter. The other factor or trait which is not expressed in heterozygous condition is called recessive character. It is depicted by a small letter. For example, if we make a cross between a tall and dwarf pea plant, parents, then in F1 generation all plants are tall. Here this tall plant contains 2 factors for tallness, it contains 2 factors for dwarfness. This particular individual will contain 1 factor for tallness, 1 factor for dwarfness. So here this factor will succeed in expressing it. It is called dominant character. The other one which fails to express it is called recessive character. Here both are intra-allelic. They are alleles of each other. Now let us see about incomplete dominance. In 4 o'clock plant Mirabilis jalapa. In Mirabilis jalapa, it was observed that when a cross was made in between red flowered plant into white flowered plant, the parents, then individuals of F1 generation showed intermediate phenotype. They were pink. So here the red plant contains 2 factors for redness, it contains 2 factors for whiteness. Here 1 factor for redness, 1 factor for whiteness, its phenotype is pink. So here the dominance is incomplete. Although capital R is dominant, but its dominance is incomplete. So it is called incomplete dominance. It is found in case of 4 o'clock plant Mirabilis jalapa. Now about codominance. In codominance what happens? Here factors for both characters, they don't show the intermediate phenotype. Both factors show their effect and nobody is dominant on each other. So when both factors show their effect, it is called codominance. For example, in case of human blood group ABO, where we have 3 alleles A, B and O. Now if there is one individual having A, B, Here A is dominant on O, B is dominant on O, but when both are present together, A and B, instead of getting intermediate phenotype, both A and B show their effect fully. So it is called codominance. Now we will talk about another very interesting example, pseudodominance. What is pseudodominance? Suppose there is a tall individual and there is a dwarf individual, and here two genes are there for tallness. In dwarf, 2 chromosomes, 2 genes for dwarfness. In normal case, what happens? If these are the parents, then the gametes will contain only one. Here the gametes will contain only one chromosome, and in normal case what happen? The individual will be capital T, small t. Capital T is dominant on small t, so it will appear tall. But there may be one more possibility. Suppose here at the time of cell division, this chromosome coming from the tall plant, that gene for capital T, for tallness, it is lost, and the remaining chromosome contains no gene for tallness. So that gene becomes deficient. So what will happen? In the individual of F1 generation, only one factor for dwarfness will be there. Its competitor for tallness will not be there. So what will happen? It will show the phenotype of dwarfness. So although dwarfness is not dominant on tallness, but here it appears from this experiment that dwarfness is dominant on tallness, so it is called pseudodominance. And now the epistasis. In epistasis what happens? All these 4 were intraallelic, but epistasis is interallelic. So for suppose there is an organism and its cell contains 2 pairs of chromosomes. There may be more than 2, but here we are considering only 2 of them. And suppose there are 2 sets of genes. And both genes are controlling same character, and one of the gene masks the effect of the other gene. So this type of thing where effect of one gene masks upon the another gene which is present on the other set of chromosome. In dominant and recessive what happened? The 2 genes were present on the same set of chromosome, but here in epistasis or other examples of interaction of genes, what happens? 2 genes are present on 2 different set of chromosomes, and one of them has an effect on the other gene which is present on the other set of chromosome and masks its effect, and its effect is not shown. So, it is called epistasis. So, these are some technical terms related with dominance. Thank you very much.